Good morning. My name is Cassandra Akers. I'm the principal of Betsy Lane High School. As a part of Kentucky Safe Schools Week, we are participating in Appreciation Day. So today I've asked all the students and staff to tell something about the school that they appreciate. And that could be a fellow student or a staff member. And so I'm going first. I want to say that I appreciate my Bobcat family. I can be in the worst of moods coming to school, and when I walk in the building, just you guys being here every day just lifts my mood immediately. So I greatly appreciate every one of you, the staff and the students of Betsy Lane High School, and the family atmosphere that we have here. That's because you're the reason that I get up and come to school every day. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Henry Webb, Superintendent of Floyd County School System, and I'm thankful that every day when I get up, I get to go and serve over 6,000 kids and over 1,000 amazing faculty and team members here in Floyd County. I'm really proud of our kids and our faculty for making sure that everybody stays safe in our school system and everybody respects each other. So happy Safe Schools Week, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Miss Thorsberry, and I'm very thankful to be here at Betsy Lane High School with all the great students and staff. I have a great day when I'm here. Love you all.
Oh, hello. I'm Sam Fields. I'm very thankful to work at Betsy Lane High School. I get to make music every day. I get to work with students with great attitudes. And most importantly, work with Mr. Shannon Shepard.
I am very thankful to be able to work at this school. It is a dream come true to go back to my old high school to have a job. I appreciate all the people that I work with. They all help everyone out, and it's a joy to work with everyone. I'm thankful for my students that make my job a lot easier and make me happy to come to work every day. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ms. Hall. I'm the assistant principal here at the most wonderful high school in the United States in my book, and I can say that because I've been places that are not half as wonderful as this. I'm not originally from Betsy Lane. I'm a transplant, but I believe that you have to grow where you're planted. I want to talk today and tell you about my heroes. My heroes are the students of the school, because some of them each day have to get themselves up, have to fix their own breakfast, have to get their siblings ready for school, and then come on to school and go home and do it again the next day. And those are my heroes, because that is the reason I'm here. I love the students of this school. I appreciate everybody I work with, and I love being able to come to this area and know that I am welcomed. Thank you.
Alright, I'm really appreciative to work in a school that is so welcoming and inviting. Coming from 3 hours away, I really found like a family here, and teachers like Miss Akers across the hall from me help me find doctors and places to eat and shop, and Ms. Hackworth helps me with all of my lesson plans, and it's just great resources. So I'm surrounded by amazing teachers and staff members that make me feel at home, and some kids that make me love coming to work every day and put a smile on my face are people like Jacob Ellis and Alex Parsley and Sierra Khan, who every day come in and just like, hey Miss H, what's going on? And it just makes my whole day, and the smallest things really do matter. And I appreciate kids that come with a positive attitude, and kids like Preston, who just make me laugh on every occasion ever. And I just try so hard, and I'm really appreciative that I have some of the best students probably in the state of Kentucky.
I appreciate Ms. Hall because she's always outgoing and never expects less from everybody.
Ms. Cornett, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you've done for me in the past 2 years. You always put a smile on my face and help me in any way that I need it, and so I thank you for that.
Shout out to Mr. Shepard for always pushing me, even though when I say I can't, he still tells me that I can.
Hello, I'm Sandy Mims, and I'd like to talk with you today about why I enjoy being at Betsy Lane High School. Not only is this my home school, but it's also my home. I have so many people to be thankful for, and so many students to recognize, so I'm not going to pick out any one student because I'm afraid I'll forget somebody, and that wouldn't be good. But this is the most wonderful place to be. It's almost like Disney. You enjoy being here every day. It's a great experience. It's a good feeling. And every year I think, I can't get any students better than the ones I have now. And yet, every year, they amaze me. Such great heart, such great spirit, and such love for each other. And I thank each and every one of you for the opportunity to be here and to be part of your life.
In trying to come up with something to say, I thought it best I could do it in song. So here it goes. You've got to stand for something more, you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Yeah!
So I was asked to give a shout out to kids and staff who inspire me to come to work every single day. And sitting down thinking about all my students and all my coworkers and everybody I see here at school, I couldn't pick. Everybody that I see every single day is why I love my job. Everybody at this school impacts me and makes me want to be a better teacher. All my kids, every class period, I can name every single one of my students who inspire me every day to be a great teacher. And I thank you all for that. And I'm getting teary-eyed. I apologize. I can't pick out just one kid. I love all my kids because they make me who I am. And if I can inspire one kid or every kid, I hope I do. But I promise you, you inspire me every single day. As far as my coworkers go, same thing. I can't pick out one coworker because you all inspire me to work harder every day. You inspire me to do great things, and I hope maybe that I inspire you. One last thing, I do want to thank Penny and the lunchroom staff every day for what they do. Going in and seeing Penny and her smiling face every single day really does make me smile. And again, I love my job because of the wonderful people that I work with. And I don't want to stop without mentioning our administration. Ms. Akers, Mr. Roberts, Ms. Hall, the great things that you all do in the office is why we can do great things in the classroom. Thank you.
My name is Kelly Akers, and I'm thankful for everyone at Betsy Lane High School, but I'm also very thankful for Mr. Justin Akers. He's really good about fixing technology. If we have printer issues, smartboard issues, internet issues, he's always there, and we couldn't do it without him. Thank you.
Here at Betsy Lane High School, I'm very thankful for the English department. Last year I had Miss Justice, and this year I had Miss Ratliff. Before I came to Betsy Lane High School, English was my least favorite subject, and this year and last year changed that a whole lot.
Well, I give a shout out to Miss Bai because she was there for me when I was learning science last year and is the only reason that I like science now.
Okay, I just wanted to shout out everyone at Betsy Lane. I feel very welcomed here and I really love it. My students have all been awesome, especially my AA kids. I love getting to spend just 15 minutes a day with you guys, talking about school, learning about your lives, or just goofing around. It's a lot of fun. That's it. Thank you.
Shout out to Miss Cornett for making science fun and always making me laugh.
So the people that make coming to work worth it are the students, and I have a couple in particular in mind. There's Emily Roberts. She is a fantastic student that constantly wants to learn Spanish. I mean, she will hunt me down to learn a new word, and that for me was a fascinating feeling last year. I have students like Andrea Connolly who they go along with my craziness no matter what I do or what we set up. She's always ready to just go into it, and she'll even force people around her to do it as well, so that's hysterical to me. This year I have a student called Jonna Mullen. She's a freshman, and she finds a way to make everybody in the class open up and share, and she shares herself. So the reason why I get up in the morning is because every day is a new experience with my students. Everyone is an individual and has a fascinating thing to them.
So I want to take a moment and talk about the people that make this school so great. And that particularly stood out to me when I had several things happen recently that were troublesome for my family. And as you all know, I moved away and came back, and I have never felt like the welcoming and the love that I did when the staff welcomed me back, but also when we had the first student assembly, and the students just were so awesome. So one thing that I'm so grateful for and I'm so thankful for is
just the incredible warmth and love of the students and faculty and staff at Betsy Lane. And so, on a more personal, lighter note, I love when I can laugh, but we can also do what we need to do during the day. So if you've ever made me laugh or we've enjoyed a laugh together, thank you. And there are so many students that I appreciate for your personality and for being real or for sharing a story with me. So you're my hero for that.
I really appreciate Brashear because he really appreciates his kids and he's a really good teacher.
I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Parsons for being a great mentor and helping me through all the hard times I've had. And I don't see him as only a coach, I see him as like a close family member.
Hello, I'm Mr. Shepard, Betsy Lane High School art teacher. Been here about 21 years now. Very thankful, blessed to work here. I want to shout out to everyone. Our staff, our students, our faculty, our students especially, I guess, because we have great students here. Students that care about each other. And, we're like most schools in that we do have a little trouble every now and then, but they still take care of each other. So I guess I just call out the students. Thank you.
My name is Nancy, and just want to give a shout out to all my teachers for always pushing me to do my best.
Hello, I'm Chris Williams. I would like to shout out my favorite teacher, Miss Justice. She encourages me to do my best every day.
My name is Nikki Tackett, and I want to thank Kelly Bose for always pushing me to do my best.
I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Crace and Flame for always pushing me to be my best.
I'd like to give out a shout out to Miss Flannery for always keeping me in line and making me do my word and always trying to get me to do my best.
I want to say a shout out for Garcia for always helping me practice Spanish during football practice whenever I had the time, and for making Spanish very interesting and learning very fun.
Shout out to Miss Flannery, you're a great teacher. Thanks for pushing me and keeping me in line.
Shout out to Miss Flannery for always making me do my best.
Shout out to Miss Crace because she always helps me understand and she never lets us back up.
Shout out to Miss Riley for always making me do my best.
I give a shout out to Crace and the volleyball team.
Shout out to Mr. Sam Fields for being a great musical inspiration.
Shout out to everybody here, especially in the band. I'm going to miss you all when I graduate. Shout out to Kevin Hamilton for always being a good friend.
Shout out to Grant Woodsburn for being my bestest friend.
Shout out to Ms. Ratliff for always encouraging me to do my best.
I appreciate Mr. Akers for teaching me how to use the computer real good. Showed me a bunch of stuff I didn't know before.
I would like to appreciate Ms. Ratliff for always making me try my hardest in all my work and everything.
Shout out to the football team up at Big Prestonsburg. Shout out to Mr. Garcia, he's a great Spanish teacher.
I'm grateful to work at Betsy Lane for a lot of reasons, mostly because of the teachers and the atmosphere. Everybody welcomed me in when I was very young, and I'm kind of like the annoying little sister of all of the teachers, and you all put up with me, which is awesome. Thanks for all of the laughs and making it a great place to be and to have people to go to if I have questions. But more than anything, I come here for the students. I come here for the light, like the sparkle that lights up when they finally get something, or the jokes that they talk about just to keep things going. It's an interesting day every single day, and I love being around the kids all day. Every day is a new surprise, and they're all wonderful in all their different ways.
We've been asked to record what we're thankful for and what we appreciate. Even though I don't look it, this is my 30th year here, and I enjoy coming to work every day because of what goes on here in this building. I love seeing children be successful. I love when the teachers talk about how successful things are going in their classroom, how happy they are to be here, and it's just a great feeling to be at Betsy Lane High School with all of you.
Shout out to Mr. Garcia for helping me do my best in football, and shout out to the football team.
Shout out to Miss Vi for always pushing us to do our best and to try our hardest, and for being the most interesting class in our first period.
Huge shout out to Miss Cornett. I had you for the first 2 years I was in high school, freshman and sophomore year,
You've always made me feel like my efforts in class were appreciated, and you always pushed me to do my very best. And huge shout out to you, Ms. Cornett.
Shout out to Miss Flannery for being such a good teacher.
Shout out to Miss Flannery for making learning fun.
Shout out to all my kids because you're honestly the reason I love what I do and the reason I come do this every day. And a big shout out to my friends who've really helped me lately, especially with my move and all that. I love you guys.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Parsons, and I teach and I coach here. And I really want to go ahead and say my gratitude that I appreciate everybody. From the cooks, to custodians, to the football players, the basketball players, the girls, volleyball, everybody that plays sports, extracurricular. From this area, I understand how important it is to give back to the community in school. And the hours that you guys put in, sometimes don't think we're grateful, but I'm very grateful for all you guys that do the extracurricular activities, the academics, and especially the everyday students. It's just getting by and working hard.
So I'd like to say thank you for being my babies. Even though I don't have kids of my own, I think of you guys as my babies, and every Betsy Lane Bobcat who walks through the door is one of my children. So thank you for allowing me to be your second mom.
Shout out to Miss Hackworth for always helping me when I need her help. Shout out to Miss Hackworth for being a good teacher. I appreciate my best friends, Brittany Akers and my mom, because they've always been there for me. Shout out to Miss Hackworth for always making our class feel wanted in her class and helping others. Shout out to Miss Christ for being a great teacher and helping me learn mine. Shout out to Miss Flannery for always being there for her students anytime we need her, inside and outside the class. I want to shout out Miss Grace and Miss Flannery for always making my day better and inspiring me to do better.
Shout out to Samantha Holyfield for being a good friend.
Shout out to Christ for being a good teacher. Shout out to Ms. Bob for being a good teacher and making science fun in my second year with her.
Shout out to Miss Ratliff for making English fun.
Shout out to Ms. Cornett for making science fun.
This is for Alexis Reed, Brandon Radford, and Andrew Waddles for being there for me through hard times.
This is for Ms. Ratliff and Ms. Justice because they make English fun.
This is for Ms. Hackworth because she's caring and never feel bad, she'll help you out.
Shout out to Ms. Bob for always telling us to do our best. Shout out to Ms. Bob because she makes science fun.
I want to shout out to Destiny for always being to my side and to be my best friend. I love you, Destiny.
I want to give a shout out to my best friend Carol for always having my back, and we have so many great memories. I love you, Carol.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Bain. Last year he really got me interested in social studies, and now I really enjoy my history classes that I have.
I'd like to shout out Mr. Garcia because he has taught me many things in Spanish and it has helped me throughout the whole year and it's helped me very much.
I'd like to give a shout out to Garcia because he always has good advice and he's a good teacher. Shout out to the whole school for being one big Bobcat family.